The Sigma is a man of flesh and blood, and just like the vast majority of men, he is drawn to a woman who exudes sexual allure. However, unlike other men, this isn't enough to get his attention, and women feel the same way. When it comes to love, women are really particular. They have specific qualities they're searching for in a man. And it's not just that he looks like Brad Pitt or Chris Hemsworth. The Sigma embodies virtually all of the obvious and less obvious characteristics that make a man desirable enough to be chased. We're going to show you some of the most bizarre methods that Sigmas can make any woman chase him in today's video. In order to avoid being number one, he doesn't make her chase him. You really want to discover the bottom line as to why the Sigma can make any woman chase him, right? He doesn't chase her and is rarely around. The truth is, the majority of women are more interested in a man who is too busy succeeding in other areas of his life to have time to chase. The Sigma is too focused on developing himself intellectually and emotionally to play the game of hula chasing. And since the Sigma is, above all else, a gentleman, he has no interest in pursuing anything that sounds so desperate, needy, and even insulting. Men are drawn to him because of his mysterious demeanor and the fact that he doesn't make them feel like game. He owns his oddness, which is number 9. What makes the Sigma so appealing, and what sets him apart from many other men, is that he is not afraid of his own oddness and embraces his individuality. He may be conventionally gorgeous or have a more distinctive appearance, but Sigma men are attractive because they proudly display their individuality, unusual characteristics, and eccentric interests. Being weird and unique is what makes us human. And since when does the Sigma care what man thinks anyway? Society may view some of them as flaws, but being unusual and unique is what makes us human. The Sigma has a firm grasp on his sense of self and the components that make up his persona, and he makes room for his soul to emerge gradually, drawing admirers who want to be a part of his world. There is something tremendously appealing about a man who is confident enough to own everything about himself, warts and all. The obvious individuality is alluring to women since the Sigma stands out from the throng that he clearly wants no part in. He makes fun of himself in number 8. The ability to laugh at and make fun of oneself is a crucial component in owning one's individuality as a Sigma. Yes, a man's ability to make a woman laugh is important, but the Sigma's self-deprecating humor goes a long way in persuading women to chase him. Hugh Grant, a heartthrob, is proof that this method works. According to these studies, a man's weaknesses are highlighted and reframed in a favorable light, making him more attractive. Keep in mind that he owns his flaws. That's a correlation. When a man has a good sense of humor about himself, women will feel more comfortable around him, laugh more, and feel less need to act or appear a specific way to please him. What makes the Sigma such a terrific catch is his ability to make any woman feel like they can be themselves around him. After 7, he finally asks her for assistance. It's a little bit manipulative, but not in a bad or dishonest way. And the Sigma isn't afraid to use it, so it's a really unknown tip. The term hero instinct may be familiar to you. When a woman pursues a man in a subtle way, she is doing so in order to make him feel like a hero and increase his attraction to her. She might appeal to this inclination by asking for help or assistance with certain things. This also works in the opposite direction. The Sigma is confident enough in his sexuality to approach women and seek for help or ask for a favor. The Benjamin Franklin effect states that if a man asks a woman to do something kind for him, she will do it and secretly begin to like him a little bit more. The more we do for others, the more our brains conclude that we must like those people very much. 6th, he keeps going his own way. The confident Sigma doesn't feel the need to alter his personality so that women will pursue him. However, ironically, this is precisely what happens. Desperation seeps from men who alter their personalities or demonstrate a willingness to give up things they enjoy in order to win a woman's affection. But a man who is completely at ease with himself, like the Sigma, turns them on, and makes them more willing to chase. He has a strong sense of self and is not prepared to give up the things that make him special. Furthermore, if you're willing to change who you are only to be with a woman, you're not being genuine. This will backfire in the long run. Lastly, he enables himself to be vulnerable, which is point number 5. This is just another quality that sets the Sigma apart from his rivals. Many men find it challenging to display emotions of weakness. The normative concept of masculinity is something they are taught to take pride in. But the truth is that all men feel emotions just like women do. When the Sigma feels comfortable with a woman, he will show her that he is willing to be vulnerable with her. This will strengthen her trust in him and unconsciously make her want to get more closer to him. This is not something a Sigma will do when he is getting to know a woman, and it is never suggested behavior right out of the gate, but he will show his weakness when the time is right. Men who wear the Sigma are unafraid to be vulnerable, and the Sigma is brave. 4. He has an air of mystery about him. One of the Sigma's most appealing qualities is his mysteriousness, which attracts members of the opposite sex. Most of us can't help but desire to learn more about mysterious people because of our innate curiosity as human beings. Since the Sigma is so elusive, the women who are interested in him can fill in the blanks with whatever they choose. To see if their presumptions are true, they are compelled to strive to get closer to him. There are mysterious reasons for the Sigma man. He asks well-chosen questions and is an excellent listener. He has a good sense of humor and doesn't talk much about himself, just a little bit here and there. Not only is he unavailable at inconvenient times, but he also just seems different from other men. Men adore him because he is completely in charge of himself. 3rd, he pays attention to her. When it comes to wooing women, Sigmas have an inherent advantage because of their exceptional listening skills. The stereotype that women talk more than men is based on reality. The average woman talks over 3 times as much as a man, according to a survey that revealed women speak roughly 20,000 words each day and men just 7,000. The Sigma is more of a listener than a talker, so he won't find himself in a position of competition with a woman who is biologically predisposed to express her emotions through speech. That's what she wants, and he listens to her. This, however, works in 2 ways. A Sigma's attention is mostly on the listener, and when he does talk, he makes sure his words are well considered and helpful. His words are not without meaning. He doesn't have to be a philosopher, but he makes sure to pick his words wisely, and as a result, women are drawn to him even more. 2nd, he has a wide range of knowledge and is educated. A man who is well-read, bright, sympathetic, and well-educated is attractive to women. The Sigma meets all these requirements. It shows that he is a part of the world community, that he is aware of what is happening. Being so linked to the world around him shows that he realizes he's part of something much bigger than himself. He cares enough to learn about and understand other cultures and ways of life. One of the hallmarks of a truly caring gentleman is his obvious lack of egotism. To become an educated and knowledgeable man like the Sigma male, it takes a lot of motivation, hard work, and time. This is such an endearing quality that men can't help but be captivated by the Sigma and feel obliged to chase him even more. First, if you're enjoying our content, please consider helping the channel to grow by liking and sharing the video before we get to the number 1 bizarre way the Sigma gets women to chase him. It only takes a few seconds, but it will really assist us and enable us to continue making content just like this. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Number 1, this. The word that best describes him is stylish, rather than fashionable. You may believe that men would be turned off if you weren't fashionable, yet the opposite is true. The Sigma man is not one to go with the flow. Not one bit does he give a hoot about what's popular or what people are wearing. However, just because he isn't fashionable doesn't mean he doesn't have a lot of unique styles. This refusal to conform makes him stand out from the pack and, as a result, earns him a lot of admiration from women. It's pretty seductive for any man who is willing to take a stand against society and what it demands of him. And this just adds to the long list of reasons why women should chase the Sigma. What do you think, guys? Can you think of any other strange methods the Sigma uses to have women chase after him? If you like this video, please let us know in the comments box below and click the bell button to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any future uploads. I'll have to wrap this up for the time being and look forward to chatting again soon.